Hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to learn about the sixth letter of the alphabet. Does anybody know what letter that is? It is F. Here we have uppercase F. Do you know what sound F makes? F, f, like fish. Can you make that sound with me? F, f, fish. Very good. All right. And we have our lowercase f. What picture do you see on lowercase f? A flower. Flower. So fish and flower start with F. Does anybody's name start with F? Your name could be Fiona. It could be Franny. It could be Finn. It could be Fred. Those are some of the names that begin with letter F. All right, boys and girls, we're going to read our F story today. And you remember what your job is, right? To listen for all those F words. Because when our story is over, I'm going to ask you and see how many you remember. Elmo's friends. Friends starts with F. Friends have feathers. Friends have fur. Friends and feathers begin with F. Friends and fur begin with F. So Big Bird has feathers and Zoe has fur. Friends have fangs. Friends have fins. Friends and fangs begin with F. Friends and fins begin with F. So the count has fangs and the fish have fins. Some friends even have fleas. Friends and fleas begin with F. So Oscar has fleas, which are little tiny bugs, and this is called a flea circus. Some friends can fly. Some friends can float. So friends and fly begin with F, and friends and float begin with F. So Super Grover can fly, and Ernie can float. Some friends are fit, and some friends are fat, and like it like that. So we have friends and fit, and friends and fat begin with F. Friends are all different, but in one way they are all the same. Can you guess how? Friends are fun. Friends and fun begin with F. The end. Okay, boys and girls, it's time to remember all those F words from our story. What was our story called? Elmo's friends, right? And friends starts with F. So his friend Big Bird has feathers, and that starts with F. And his friend Zoe has fur, and that starts with F. The count has fangs, which starts with F, and the fish have fins, which starts with F. Oscar had some fleas, which starts with F. Super Grover could fly, which starts with F. And Ernie could float, which also starts with F. And then we had the word fit and fat. And at the end, all friends are fun. Fun starts with F. You did a good job, boys and girls. You found all those F words. All right, now we're going to look at our uppercase and lowercase F and see what the difference is between the two of them. All right, boys and girls, look at our two Fs. We have uppercase F and lowercase f. Do they look the same? They look a little bit similar, but they're not the same. No. Let's look at uppercase F. We have that long straight line and a shorter line at the top and a shorter line in the middle. So how many lines do we have? 1, 2, 3. And they're all straight lines. All right. It looks a little bit like a letter E, but it doesn't have that line at the bottom like letter E has. So 3 straight lines, one on the up and down, one at the top, and one in the middle. All right, let's look at lowercase f now. Lowercase f curves around at the top and goes straight down. So it was a curvy line at the top, and then it turns into a straight line. And then it has that small straight line in the middle, but it crosses over the line that you drew. So you're going to draw this line first, and then you cross it over. So uppercase F and lowercase f look a little bit different. All right, boys and girls, we're going to do something a little bit different today. Do you have any finger paint in your house? Finger starts with F. So if you have some finger paint, you can get that. If you don't, maybe you have some of that shaving cream left from letter C. You can get that as well. So pause the video, go get them, and bring it back, and we'll do something fun with those. Did everybody find some finger paint or shaving cream? Great. Okay, I'm going to take my finger paint and squeeze a little bit out onto my paper. Okay, let's take our hand and spread it around. Spreading around my finger paint. Okay. Now, I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to make an uppercase F. Remember, uppercase F's have one straight line, one line at the top, and one line at the middle. All right, let's try that again. And take my finger, make one straight line down, a line at the top, and a line in the middle. There's our uppercase F. All right, and then the great thing about finger paint is we can just erase it, and now we can make a lowercase f. Take your finger, make that curved part at the top and straight down, and then cross it in the middle. There's our lowercase f. Let's erase it and try one more time. Take your finger, start at the top, curve around, come straight down, and then make that cross in the middle. And we made a lowercase f. Finger painting is really fun, boys and girls. Maybe we can do that again sometime with one of our other letters. Okay, now, what letter did we learn about today? F, that's right. What sound does F make? Fish, that's right. Fish starts with F. And on our lowercase f, we had flower. Fish and flower start with F. All right, boys and girls, I don't want you to forget the other letters that we've learned. So here we go. A, apple. B, ball. C, cake. D, dog. And E, egg. All right, thank you for joining me today, boys and girls. Until next time, keep on learning.